Hello team, Bounty News update. How's everyone in Slavelandia? Doing well, I hope. You know, I'm just contemplating all the different various things that are happening in Australia at the moment. And you know, I'm looking for accountability. And I have to say that the buck has to stop with the government. It has to stop with the federal government, the state governments, because basically the policies or the lack of foresight in initiatives that they have been governing over have led us to this situation. So accountability has to be fired back at the government. And the government has this type of nonchalant attitude. Do you feel that? They have this nonchalant, it's got nothing to do with us. When it has everything to do with the government policies that have laid the groundwork for the situation we're in now. So remember that. Remember that come the next election, if there is one. Successive coalition governments, Liberal and National Party, have destroyed this country. I know that sounds like a bit of a bold statement, but they have. The way they have set up our policies, our fiscal policies, and favoured the banks, it really has destroyed Australia in so many ways. You know, I'm thinking about just take rideshare. I mean, I could think of probably a dozen different ways that the coalition lack of initiative and foresight and understanding and implementation of strategies. Take rideshare. Now we have rideshare companies that pay no company tax. People have died, people have been assaulted in rideshares, people have been run over. I noticed that the media is covering food delivery drivers this week, and some of them have died. A few in the last couple of weeks. This is the government's fault. This is the government's fault. It's the government's fault that they should have seen. They should have had foresight and laid down policies that prepared the market, prepared the country, prepared the citizens. And everything, they're to blame. The housing crisis, the climate crisis. You know, our government is just so lazy. They are a network of a cabal of a weird network of cabal thieves. They're lazy as anything, and accountability has to go back on them. There's just no way of getting around it. The government is to blame. The government has to be held accountable. I think it's a waste of time with the two major parties. I think they're so similar now, and all they've managed to do in the last few months is divide us over this voice. That's all they've managed to do so far. They haven't managed to help anyone economically. They haven't helped anyone with energy. We have so much energy here, so much energy potential, and now our energy prices have skyrocketed. Again, it has to go back to the government. So remember that sleepy koalas come the next election. Hold the two-wing, one bird establishment parties to account come the next election. I'll just leave you with that. Green State Eco, Bounty News, signing out.